Alright, this is match 2 with Blue-Black Mill. I will play first. I like this hand. I needed black, but there's a lot of black in the deck, so that's not going to be a problem. Watch, it's going to be 4 black lands. Shockland, 2 Water Graves. Um, hmm. I think Hedron Crab's the only card that I'm actually going to want to hit. I'm not sure if Surgical is even necessary in the main deck. I think I might even want to hit something like Tome Scour instead. Like, I think it's great in the sideboard, but I very rarely want to cast it. I mean, there's games where you want to hit Emrakul, because Emrakul's going to just shuffle back and make it so you can't win. But, I think we want to go Shelldock Isle here, and then next turn we can Mind Funeral. But I don't know what he's playing, I just see a Copperline Gorge. So... maybe I think I go Marsh Flats, and then next turn I can play Plains. And at least this turn we can Thought Scour. Let's do that. And we'll get a Watery Grave. Interesting. No play, huh? Alright. So what we're going to do, with your crazy tap lands, we're going to mill you 1. 2, I guess. And then we're going to... oh, another Mind Funeral. That's a good one. That's a good one. And then we'll get a Watery Grabe, as they say in the biz. Now, ideally, we're going to hit like 13 lands off this. Or 13 cards and like 2 lands. It's going to be land. 1 card land. That's actually pretty good. Lightning Bolt, Leanin' Arbiter, Faithless Looting, Life from the Loam. If you want to take that Life from the Loam, that is okay with me. So he's at 10 cards in the bin. We're getting there. Next turn we'll go Shelldock into Mind Funeral. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. Oh boy. That's a thing right there. But I do like that I have a Crypt Incursion, so that should be able to hitting a bunch of lands here. Let's see what we can get here. Let's get an Archive Trap. Daddy likes an Archive Trap. Why is he calling himself Daddy? That's awkward for everybody, I know. I apologize. Do you get that? Do you get that Life from the Loam back? You kind of break even with the Life from the Loam, actually. You dredge 3, and then you get 3 out of the bin, so it's kind of... well, no, your library goes down. Never mind, that was terrible. I'm thinking of Graveyard Size for things like Shelldock IO or Visions from Beyond, when I should be thinking of Library Size, because that's how I kill you. He might just try to kill my Shelldock Isles. Don't do it, man. I mean, this isn't like Legacy, though. Like, you only get 1 land a turn, so... and I do have 2 basics, so I'm not really too concerned. Yep, you got it. What's going on here? What are we doing? I don't know what to call this deck. What do you call it? Aggro Loam? That's what I'm going to call it. Because I feel like he's being a little aggressive right now, so... that's a good card. That's a good one. Um, let's just pass, and if he tries to ghost court or something, then I'll archive trap him. That way I can actually draw like 6 next turn. Oh, I can draw 6 this turn actually. This is gonna be sweet. Because of his stupid. Trap ya. Brop, brop. So as long as he doesn't have 7 lands in hand, I should be good. But he might. He very well might. Yeah, if I lose, actually, it's because he has 7 lands in his hand, and he can get 3 back with life from the Loam. And I should have, instead of Archive Trap, I should have Crypt Incursion. Oh, that's gonna be my downfall, isn't it? So I'm at 10. He can draw 3, so he has to have 2 lands in his hand, but if he did, why wouldn't he just shoot me with all of them instead? I don't know. Because he can't life from Loam twice. So he gets Mountain, Foundry, Razor Verge, Thicket. Okay, Lightning Bolt me. Sure. I know you have 3 lands in hand. 1, 2, oh boy. 3. Cool, you got me. Alright, that was fun. I could have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could have had 24 life. Would that have done anything? 1, 2, 3. Maybe. I think Hide Seek's coming again, and I don't like Surgical Extraction very much. Maybe I can get rid of life from the Loam? Is that good? That seems real good, actually. I feel like that's just as good as him having, maybe I don't bring in anything, actually. Rest in Peace seems real bad. Like, what? Like, even if you have to take out, like... You have to take out Crypt Incursions, you have to take out your own Visions, which are... I guess you can leave them in as, like, cantrips. I want to take out the Orbs here. Bring in 2 Hide Seeks. And then I will submit. I will play first. This hand's real good. Again, we're going to go Shelldock into Scalding Tarn and Hedron Crab, so no, we're not going to mill here. We're not going to mull here, rather. Yeah, I feel like I should have Crypt Incursion last game instead of going for the Archive Trap, but I didn't actually consider that he could have 7 lands, which I should have, because that's what the deck does. It has millions of lands. But again, that's my misfortune. That's my fault for playing the deck, playing against Aggro Loam for like the first time. Like I've never actually seen this deck in this format, so whatever, man. Play your stupid lands. How come all the we were talking about yesterday? How come all the mill art has such creepy, or the mill cards have such creepy art? Like, look at this. This is creepy. Look at where'd Mind Funeral go? That thing was creepy. That thing's not okay. This isn't a mill card per se, but it's still really weird art. What is this? What am I even looking at here? Crab ya. Bark, 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 bark. That's a crab noise. I don't know if you guys knew that. I bet he's gonna bolt it right now. I don't want to be like, that's terrible, don't do that. I say to thee, no. Every creature I mill is like 3 life. That's a good feeling. Yep, there we go. Alright. Perfect. Milling 6 with a crab is just like a partial glimpse to unthinkable. Where they discard a card too. So I kinda got 7 cards out of them. That's a good deal. Let's get a watery grave. Let's keep this up. I did not hit a creature there, that's sad. Man, that's perfect. What do you get, 2 cards and a life from the Loam goes to the graveyard? Seems good. I think I'm gonna surgical extract that thing this turn. I'll take 2 for that. Because I definitely want to glimpse the unthinkable next turn. I hope you got 2 in your hand. That's what I'm hoping. I hope you got none in your hand. Stink City! Alright, so this is your hand. You have the 2 I mentioned. Mountain, Ghost, Bolt, Seismic, and Arbiter. Good to know. So you have bolts, you can bolt this guy again. I definitely want to play crab, because every time I can get a crab off, it's like just good. No dudes again, though. Man. And now he's going to pitch a land. He played Copperline Gorge, so that's a known quantity. And he threw away a mountain. Alright. See you later. Crab City. Oh man, do I just... Oh, I can't. I have to actually use the glimpse here. It's just too good, right? So I know he has 2 lands. Oh, I played Seismic Assault as well, so... So now he has Ghost Quarter, Bolt, and Arbiter. You're just bolting my face? Seems fine. So if I Cryptic Grin, I'm gonna get 1, 2... Jeez. 2. Did he just board out all those creatures? Alright, so I know you don't have bolts anymore. I know you have Arbiter and a Ghost Quarter. And a Stirring Wildwood. So that's literally like 2 damage. Oh, 4 damage out of the 3 cards I know about. Alright, there's the Ghost Quarter. That's actually fine with me. I will get an island. And then I will Thought Scour you and draw a card. And I hit 6 life. And I drew a land. Beautiful! So again, we know he has Arbiter in hand and Stirring Wildwood. There's nothing he can really draw, I don't think, that would kill me. Famous last words, I know. Oh man, Mind Funeral seems terrible, right? Like I'm just gonna hit 4 cards. Oh, I hit more than that. He's at 13? Jeez. This seems like a good matchup if I can get the... It seems like as long as the cards come in the right order, you're fine. Because, like... Okay, that's fine. So I know you have that, an Arbiter, and a Stirring Wildwood. And even if your last 2 cards... Even if your last card's a land, I'll go to 4. And I gain, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So I gain 18 life. And now I gain more because you don't have the Stirring Wildwood. So now you have an Arbiter in hand and 1 other card. And I think I put Hide Seeks in here, and the Hide part is more relevant, so I'm going to... I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we just get Godless Shrine here. Archive Trapu! Now I think I do want a Crypt Incursion, just because if he draws... What can he draw? He can draw... Does he have a Lightning Bolt left? 1, 2, 3... No, he has all the Lightning Bolts are gone. He can Flame Jab me, but that's just worse than this. He can mulch into a bunch of lands, and all he needs is... No, I don't know. I don't even know. I think we Crypt Incur... Actually, let's... If he tries to do something fancy, maybe we Ghost Quarter his Stirring Wildwood. Let's do that. Get him to search. Oh, yeah. And now you're dead. Woot woot. Thanks for the Seich. Yeah, alright. I'm like, maybe I'll just see if I can win here with the old... What do you call it? The old Archive Trapperuski. Let's get rid of an Aggro Bolus and we'll put in a Hide Seek. I like Hide Seeking against Seismic Assault. I don't want him to have that out. If he doesn't have that out, he pretty much just loses, right? So he doesn't lose, but he doesn't do well. Let's put it that way. Alright, so waiting for Monzide. Man, I wanted to say Monoxide there, but it's Monzide. That's a weird... That's not an okay name. This hand's definitely keepable. We need a black, but I'm pretty sure we can get it. We have double Archive Trap, and if he searches for anything, he's just like... He's in bad shape. But he never searches for anything. You never search for anything! Let's put a... Let's put an Augur under there. None of these are really that good. I mean, I have a Crypt Incursion in hand, so the odds that a second one is going to be useful to me is slim. So you gonna Lightning Bolt me? I have crabs. You should probably save those for the... Alright, well, whatever you want to do, man. And yeah, I didn't get to use Crypt Incursion again last game, so I don't know if he doesn't know what the deck does, he might not know about it. That's pretty good. Awesome. Draw 1, mill 3. That's like my own personal crab that you just gave me. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so your hand is land, bolt. Cop, mountain, cop, or foundry, sake, and bolt. Seems good. And I know the copper line from right there. So you have Mountain, Sacred Foundry, Bolt. So in other words, Archive Trap is just going to have to be hardcast. That's not as good. It's weird because a lot of the cards have different templating. Like this one is like, if a graveyard has 20 cards in it, draw 3. If a library has 20 or fewer cards in it, draw 3. So it's like, they're kind of opposites. I'm just gonna play that tapped. I don't really need it, but I want to I'm not gonna cast this. Well, I don't need to explain to you why this Hallowed Fountain comes into play. You guys are smart. You guys are pretty smart. Oh, a Faithless Looting, eh? Did you play the Copperline Gorge? Correct. Alright, so you discarded Foundry and Mountain. So I still only have Foundry and Bolt. Ooh, a Watery Grave, eh? See, here's the question. When milling 8 cards right now, I think so. I think that's good. He's only got 4 cards. I know one of them's a Bolt, so we're going to actually... That's a lot of dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 dudes, so I got 15 life in the bank. And 5 more cards in his yard, and I can start visioning from beyond. Oh, here we go. Oh, is that all? That seems like it's bad for you. Oh, Raging Ravine seems good for you, though. So now we have Sacred Foundry Bolt. That's a lot of threats in one turn, let me tell you. Drawing 1 does not seem like it's going to get me out of a situation. Crab. That's how crabs sound. I'm going to do it every time. Come on, guys. Get your head in the game. Oh, God. That guy's so big now. He's got 18 cards. It's pretty good. Nope, there's another. So I know he has Sacred Foundry and a Bolt in hand. I'm pretty sure he's going to bolt the Hedron Crab. I'm pretty sure I Ghost Quarter my land in response to put him at... Oh, actually, the Bolt's going to do it. So now I know he has Sacred Foundry at the least. Yeah, the Bolt's going to put him at 20 cards in the graveyard, so now I can draw 3 from Visions. That's the only reason I wanted to do it. I don't really want to keep Ghost Quartering my land when I have Archive Traps in hand. Yep, these guys are getting big. I think I just take 8 here and I have to Visions. Because if I Crypt Incursion, I'm not going to be able to Visions next turn. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I gain 18. 6, so I gain 18. I gain 10 because I'm taking it, so I go to 23. I could theoretically Visions this turn, draw a 2-mana... I mean, I'm Visions anyway. That's the question. Yeah, because if I draw a 2-mana card, like a Glimpse or a Breaking, which I have a really good shot of doing, then I can play... And if I draw land, too, I can play... Oh, whoa. Yes. That's what we're talking about. Holy smokes, that was good. So now I can go... we're going to have to get Water Grave with this and take 3. We have to Crypt Incursion though, so we're gonna make the best of it. Oh, I didn't actually add a black to my mana pool. Alright, let's try this again. 4 lands. And any bros? I don't think a single bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a single bro. That's unfortunate, because that makes that guy much bigger. He's got 18 cards, huh? Oh boy. Hmm. So I actually have to Crypt Incursion or else I'm dead. I could play. No, I have to play Scalding Tarn. I can get a plane. No, it's actually Scalding Tarn. I can get an island with it. This land is not good for me right now. Yeah, I definitely have to go to 2. I go to 20. I take a lot. And he actually might have a bolt somewhere. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Actually, all the bolts are in the graveyard, so not really too afraid of that, I guess. But he could mill. No, it's actually he could mill a lot. Okay, that's good. So he gets Leon and Arbiter in hand. So it's 17. I don't even know if he has Sacred Foundry anymore. What game is this? Game 3 or game 2? I believe it's game 3 because I just killed him last turn with like craziness. Yep, alright. So he gets in there, and then I literally have to Crypt Incursion. So I go to 18, or go to 20 rather. Take 13. I could even throw. I can even Shelldock Isle and put a Augur of Bolus in his way. Yep. I might be able to win here. He has 14 cards left. I think I just win if I draw a land that I can cast. And I can Visions to, well, if I Visions, like, I don't need 2 lands. Alright, well I think oh, actually that might be game. Because we trap and scour him. We get an island. Or it doesn't matter. We get a land, basically. Then we go blue. Thought scour you. And then we archive trap you. And you don't have any bolts left. And he still has to draw cards. I was just making sure, like, that Countryside Crusher didn't actually replace a draw. Like, if you would draw a card, instead do this. So, your move, let's see if you have any tricks. I don't think you can have any tricks. I'm at 6 and you have no more lightning bolts. And I know you have an arbiter in hand. Good games. Unless he got like fling. That'd be disgusting. Alright, he did not have fling.